All right, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, September 15th. Got a couple trades working this morning. We are long a gold. Let me give you those first here. Let's take a look here. Long a gold. Trying to hit 1704. Good entry right here with the reversal at 1692, so not much of a risk. Then on Tesla, Tesla's coming in as a buy right here. Target 305.30 with the reversal of 299.25. See if you guys can. I can't see that. 299.25. Nothing on snow, LPLA or XOP. So, as always, we will continue to watch our two indices. RTY, which is the mini Russell, and Q, which is going to be the mini NASDAQ. Continue to watch gold, GC, and G for natural gas. We have our 4 stocks, and then, of course, on the currencies, we'll be watching Euro US and the US yen. The Euro US actually is triggering a double carried buy. And let's just take a look at Euro US. That's going to put you down to the 1.0005 entry. Right there, that's your entry right down there. Try to draw those lines in. If I have time, I'll get those lines in for us. All right, so Tesla's in a buy. You've got gold in a buy. You got Euro buy in here. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be using one of our 5 different core patterns on the currencies, Euro US, US yen. Continue to watch Einstein, which we're going to be watching for the indices, commodities, and the stocks. That is a combination of a formula and a mathematical formula in combination with several of what we call behavioral patterns. That does provide us with an exact entry, a profit target, and a reversal. If we don't hit target, we do reverse, and it does calculate a new target in the opposite direction. For the currencies, basically, once we get into a trade, we don't hold it longer than 4 to 5 minutes, and then we exit. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this euro right now. Pretty much a wash. Actually, let me take a look here. Yeah, that was a wash on euro. All right, so we had some numbers come out this morning. And I don't think there was any really big surprises on these economic numbers. We had initial jobless claims. Let's see here. No, actually, I'm sorry. We had, we did have initial jobless claims. They were down slightly from previous. Retail sales were down 0.3%. Previously, they were at 0. Continuous jobless claims were up slightly. So not any really big surprises in here. Now, looking at our scan, we do have quite a few stocks that we've scanned through our different patterns, and we've got quite a few of them pointing to an update today. So I think 96% of all of the patterns were pointing to being an up day. Now, of course, we do have some stocks that are pointing to be a down day, but overall, when we have that kind of number, it's usually an indication that the overall market is going to end up being an up day. So we shall see. Right now, it looks like the market's going to open up slightly lower and then maybe work its way up. I don't know. My gut, I don't think it has very far to go to the upside, but we'll see. Once again, pretty quiet, still long. Looking for gold to possibly come up. Depends on whether we're going to get triggered on a short here off of this opening. If the Dow opens up lower, it's going to put some pressure on that gold. It depends how much lower. If it starts to rally, we may be good on this gold. But not much of a risk. Good entry point down here. Not much of a risk at 1692. We're sitting at 1694. I do have some shorts coming in on RTY. Let's see here, and also NQ, which is going to be the mini Nasdaq. That's really, actually, those two are really a pretty good combination, because it's not unusual for them to run opposite of each other. Let's take a look at that mini Nasdaq. Let's get a target on that mini Nasdaq. All right, target on mini Nasdaq is going to be a 121.20. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . is going to be a profit target. And reversal, which would be a good HF1 buy, would be coming at 122.32 and a half. 122.32 and a half. That would be a reverse buy. RTY, which is going to be your mini Russell. It has a target down here of 1826 and a half. And its HF1 reversal would be coming in at 1849. All right, let's see what happens here. So coming in short RTY, coming in short NQ, long gold. Tesla's looking like it's trying to hit its target. Watching XOP, possible buy coming in on XOP. Yeah, Glenn, the Fed's next rate decision is going to be next Wednesday. That's definitely going to put a lot of volatility in the market. And we love that volatility, so looking forward to that, actually. What do you think they're going to do? Glenn, what do you think the Feds are going to do? All right, so far it does look like we're going to get a lower opening on the Dow, but we got a really strong bias to the upside today. We'll see how well that holds up. Doesn't necessarily mean that we are, I mean, the probabilities are not real high. They're probably only around 60%. But that's because what we're doing is we're scanning 12,000 different stocks. And we have several patterns that we run that scan through, and when they and the scan will tell us how many of those are, HF1s, HF2s, HF3s, and whether they're going to be long or short buys for the day. And we have quite a few. The ones that we ran, like over 90% of them were shown to be looking for an update today. So we'll see. Usually it means the overall market's going to be higher. But like I said, Just a slight edge, not a huge edge. Yeah, Glenn, I think you're right. I think they're gonna have to. I think they're gonna have to hike it again. But yeah, if they went to a full point, I mean that would be. I could really put some heavy pressure on the market. So we'll see what happens. I think it's. I don't think it's going to pay off. Honestly, I still think. Well, overall, the Dow I think is going to come down, right? So I still think that the Dow is going to start coming, still working its way lower. Uh, where are we in relationship to that gap? Yeah, I mean, we haven't filled up that gap yet, so we still have a ways to go to fill up that gap on the downside. So, all right, pretty quiet, still waiting here. Looks like we're getting a short over here on the euro again. This time it's going to be a short. It's going to be that 05 short. 05 short. '05 short. Got to that one a little bit late. Now, of course, if you are a member, you'll see these entries ahead of time. Give you plenty of time to get in on them. I do the best that I can trying to follow these 10 different markets here. But yeah, that would have been an '05 short, 1.0005. Still short RTY NQ. Long gold. So one of the things we always suggest is when you're trading, I think trading basically in general, but particularly if you're trading these patterns, I don't recommend trading more than 2 markets at a time. So if you're trading, say, one of the indices, let's say you're trading one of the indices like RTY, maybe only trade a gold along with it or a natural gas with it. I don't recommend trying to trade. Definitely don't recommend trying to trade 2 indices because a lot of times they will trigger at the same time and you're just not going to be able to get in and manage that effectively. So gold's kind of a slow mover, which is really good when you're looking at trading RTY or even the mini NASDAQ. Silver's a good one, which I don't have up here, but we do track silver. And the stocks, typically I don't like to trade more than 2, again, but preferably just one. Because stocks, once again, when they hit our triggers, they can move pretty quick. So, focus on what you like to trade. Find a market or markets and stick with them, because all of them have different personalities, and you will become a much better trader by understanding what those personalities are. Because you're going to know whether a particular market is in a normal state or not in a normal state. And that's important when you're trading with any kind of strategy. So putting in that screen time is utmost important if you want to do this and you want to be a full-time trader. That's screen time is an absolute necessity. And if you don't have time to be here live, when you do have time, come back, look at your charts, and get to know the movement of the day, how it's running, Obviously, that was a nice little trade on the euro. I mean, we still have a little bit more than 8 minutes to go. A lot of time, still looking for a lower opening. So what's going on? The question is, are we going to come down and fill that gap today and then run up? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not so sure it's going to do that. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lower opening and then maybe creep its way up. Let's see what our overnight trades look like. What did we come in on? So we're coming in short a pound US from last night, and we're coming in long, interesting, a US yen. These trades we put on the night before. They do go out to all our subscribers that wish to trade them. They're basically just the same patterns applied to the daily charts. And I'm watching 4 of those patterns that we track for our subscribers. And just as a courtesy, we do the analysis and we put those out. And right now we're coming in short the gold US and long the US yen. And right now, they're still green. What we'll do is we'll just hold these until the end of the day, get out around 2 Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern, and that'll be it. So we just that's a nice little set and forget trade. You put it on, you forget about it. It's a nice little addition to those that are short-term traders. All right, gold, what are you going to do? Is the gold going to reverse? Like I said, gold's going to follow the Dow, which is really interesting. So gold's going to follow the Dow. So if we do open up lower, and I mean, we're starting to see our indices go green here, so we're starting to see them starting to come down here on RTY and the mini NASDAQ. So it's probably going to put some pressure on gold. Once again, low risk trade here at 94, 92 is the reversal. 1704 is going to be that profit target. See, there was a double carat gold on double carat short, I'm sorry, on the gold earlier on a 5-minute chart. I like those double carats. I tend to be more of a short bias trader, so when I do size, if I'm putting on any size, contract size, it's going to be on the short side. I don't put size on the longs on the buys. But that's, that's just the way that I trade. I'm just a much better short trader than I am a long trader. So I love my shorts. And I will take longs. I mean, if I have a double like I had back over here in the euro, I'm going to take that. I'm not going to put any size on it. Well, I can't see it being a soft landing. I mean, this is a global situation, right? I mean, it's a mess. I mean, the whole thing over there, what's going on in Germany, and we've got winter coming up. Not gonna have enough fuel, the heater, I mean, it's a mess all over the world. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic. I like to be optimistic. I think you have to be as a trader. If you're pessimistic, then you're probably going to end up losing money. But, I don't really like what I'm seeing. So I don't think I don't know. I think the worst is probably going to be in 2023, maybe early 2024, maybe the end of this year. So, I don't know. We'll see. And that's the other thing about trading. I mean, it's so important to keep yourself in a positive mindset. So, eating right, making sure you're eating right. Exercising is so important. I exercise every day. Got to exercise. You want to stay optimistic because I know so many traders that are just pessimists. Well, you can't make money trading. You can't do this and you can't do that. And every time they have a loss, well, I knew it. I mean, that kind of mindset, those kind of traders will never make money. All right? Because you almost create what you believe. And if you believe you can't make money, you won't make money. If you believe that you're going to be a successful trader, you will be a successful trader. It's really a mindset. And I see it all the time. I've been working with the public for 40 years. And I've worked with a lot of retail traders. And I see it over and over and over again. It's just those that have a positive mindset and they have that almost like a killer instinct, right? Where they're gonna get this, or failing is not an option. That's the way I approach everything. Failing is not an option. If you approach trading that way, you will be successful. But if you think you're going to be able to make money dabbling in it every once in a while, then it's, you might as well put your money in a mutual fund and let a professional trade it. Because you're just not going to make it as a trader. And unfortunately, you can't be a full-time trader and put in part-time work. It's just not going to work. You got to put in a lot of work and effort into trading and analysis. I spend a lot of time, and even on the weekends, I still spend a lot of time in front of the charts. But I have a passion for it, right? So,
reverse sell.
Okay, so that gold did finally reverse. I like this HF1 short. So let's take a look at this gold. Yeah, gold is just falling. All right, let's take a look. Dow's going to open here in just a few seconds. That's going to put me down to 1688. 1688 on gold. Let's create an alert down there. 1688. Gold is definitely one of my favorites, particularly the HF1 pattern, very strong.
Profit target hit.
So we did hit target on the mini Nasdaq. Getting out of that, still short the mini Russell. Now we are short gold. New stop and reversal on gold is going to bring us up to 1700. Dow is down 62. Not that much. Not that much at all. So I wouldn't be surprised to see. Let's see what happens here, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it bounce up. Glenn, you're so nice. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's right. Tom Brady. Look at Tom Brady, man. Probably one of the best quarterbacks ever. Guy's amazing. And, but he works at it, right? You want to be a really good trader, you got to work at it. You know, it's like any other profession. You know, you can't be a professional quarterback and not attend practice. All right, riding gold down on an HF1 short. We're still in that HF2 short on the mini Russell. That was an HF2 short on the, I'm sorry, yeah, on the mini Nasdaq. That was an HF2 short. It did hit target. Still waiting to see if Tesla's going to hit its 305.30 target. Right, Dow is down 89. Gold slowly working its way down. Still short on that mini Russell RTY. Don't have any new trades on the currencies. All right, while I'm waiting here, I'm going to take a look at a few other things here. Yeah, I mean, silver's coming down. I'm showing silver, crude oil coming down. Bitcoin just kind of going sideways. Has an up bias today, though, on the Bitcoin. Let me look at that. What else? Looks like many Dow's coming down. Everything's coming down. Double short coming up over here on the Euro US. These 2 carats hold. That would be a double carat short. Can it become too strong and start hurting the U.S. economy? That's certainly a possibility. I don't think that's going to be the case. All right, let's see if that double carat's going to hold or not. It's kind of flaky right now. We'll see. It's on, off and on. Gold's working its way down the target. 1688 once again is going to be that target on gold. I didn't get that double carat, so no go on the euro short. Dow's down 102. Gold's pushing towards target. 88 is that target. We're sitting at 89. Dow's down 58. All right, still pretty quiet. Still short RTY, short gold. Tesla's on a buy, looking for 305.30 on Tesla for a target. So the difference in my trading style compared to what most people are used to is I don't use indicators. I'm not looking at support and resistance. I'm not looking at your standard candlestick patterns. These are patterns that were developed over 35 years ago. And they have certainly stood the test of time, and I apply most of them to very short term. I'm a very short-term trader. I believe that if you want to do this for a living, I think the only way to really do it is to be a short-term trader because it gives you multiple opportunities. So the idea is to always come in with some sort of goal, some sort of target on how much you want to make for the day. And when you hit that target, then you're done. Continue studying, but stop trading. But the nice thing about the trading short term is you have a lot of opportunities. If you're going to be an overnight trader, you're going to have to start a pretty good large account. That's the other thing about the short term trading. Usually you can start that with smaller accounts, and you can always parlay it up. Once you get to that point where you're confident you're making money on a daily basis, and the key is when you're parlaying, it's not a martingale. You always want to add only when your account grows, and you want to cut back on your exposure when your account starts to come down. So, and all accounts go up and down, so you're always adjusting. Dow down 6, starting to come back up. Wouldn't be surprised to get a reversal in RTY, but we're watching it. You may get an HF2 buy coming up on the mini NASDAQ. We're going to keep an eye on that. Gold still short. Gold's going to be influenced by this Dow coming back up, so it could pull this gold up. Let's just see what happens, how far up it wants to go. If they're going to be able to get this Dow green for the day here and hold it.
Profit target hit.
That was on Tesla. Tesla hit its profit target.
Reverse buy.
Okay, there's a reverse buy on RTY. I do like that. That's going to be an HF1 buy. That is going to be on the small cap. All right, let's get a target on RTY. Target on RTY is going to bring us up to 1856.5. This is going to be an HF1 buy. It's the strongest one of our patterns. So 1856.50 is my target. With the reversal at 1834. Got a buy in NQ. NQ has an HF2 buy, which is going to be your mini NASDAQ. Target on that. It's going to bring us up to 122.32.5. And if for some reason we need the reverse, it's going to be down here at 121.20. All right, so now we're long RTY, we're long NQ, continue to hold short gold. Gold never hit target. But as this gets pushed up here on the indices, Dow's up 64, it's going to push that gold up. Okay, getting a buy on XOP down here. XOP. I got a target on XOP, 142.75. Would exit at a reverse at 141.25. LPLA, couldn't call that a one out. That's already in a buy. I'll at least give you the target on it. Target is 234.05. And it wouldn't reverse on that unless we came all the way down to 231.80. Okay, LPLA is in a buy. I've got that buy going on XOP. Buying R2Y, buying NQ, short gold, watching natural gas. Possible buy coming up on natural gas. We'll see if that gets triggered. Tesla hit its target. All right, getting a 43 short on the US yen. Double check that. 43 short on US yen, 143.43. Buy going on euro. Maybe too late on euro. Let's take a look. Yeah, no go on the euro. Just short US yen. LPLA getting ready to hit its target. Double carried buy coming up on Tesla.
Profit target hit. Profit target hit.
All right, so we hit target on RTY. Hit target on LPLA. Still short the yen. We'll be getting out of this yen here in about a minute or so. Still short that US yen. Still short gold. Still long the mini NASDAQ. XOP getting ready to hit its target up here. 142.75, 142.75. And we are at the top of the hour, folks, so that's going to wrap it up for this morning show. Once again, every morning. First hour is free. We'll continue on with our subscribers, continue to watch these trades. If you have any questions, please go to my YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies, a lot of videos there. Also, you can go to our website, innovativetradingstrategies.com for more information. And we did hit target on XOP. All right, everybody have a good trading day. Be careful, and we'll see you all first thing tomorrow morning. Take care.